It is Friday, February 2nd, 2018. Pre-market S&P 500 update. Okay, so earlier in the week, my last analysis, I identified a few things of a bearish structure. First of all, we had the bearish harami, followed by a possible exhaustion gap. I said on that analysis that if the bulls can't reattempt to close that gap, and the longer this goes on, the failure to close that gap increases the higher probability of a bigger sell-off to come. Now, currently at the moment, if I just open this, here we are. The live futures cash session is currently where 16 points down on the S&P 500, trading at 28.04. But this is what I think is going to happen. So we're there at the moment, 28.04. This is what's going to happen when in futures, more times than not, when we have prices that print lower on the open, we always, for most times, backfill this to the previous candle, or to the low of this previous candle anyway, which is 28.12. It may go to the body. So the scenario is, upon the open, I think we're going to get some buying come in, and I think this will be supported by the bond market, where they'll try and attempt to buy up bonds to try and rally this. But given the continued sell-off and the carnage in the bond market, which the 10-year yield stands at the moment around 279, I think once they backfill this gap, they want to not allow a gap to be open today, so they want to at least backfill to the previous candle. Once they close that, I think then we're going to get a sell-off in the afternoon, and maybe a break of 2800. We have the 20 moving average at 27.95. We could maybe even breach that. As we can see, we have to go right back to November last year before we had a breach of that. So I took short positions last night on the rejection of the moving average here. I've closed out a few of my short positions. I'll probably start to close out some more in the scenario of backfilling this gap, and then if I see a sell-off to come, I might trade the third wave down during the intraday trade, but I'll see how that goes. So that's my update for what I think is going to happen on the S&P 500 tonight.